Good afternoon. I don't know. It's been a couple of days. I didn't get the last episode out till a day later because it didn't render properly, and I figured for a longer episode I should re-render it. So it took me an extra day to get that one out, but it's whatever. So it's probably been about 7 days for the rice diet. I think I'm adjusting rather well. If the scale is correct, I dropped like 8 pounds, so that's pretty good, and it's a healthy increment for losing weight per day. I think I don't remember, is that like a week? I don't remember, it's been a while. Anyways. I kind of cheated once, I guess. It was a semi-complicated situation. I committed to a decision, and when the decision came to fruition, it was different than what I expected. So, as you know, I don't get very much cash for anything I do. So, good old grandma offered to buy food, like takeout. And she offered to buy a burger. And I was like, no, you know what I'm doing. I ain't eating a burger. So, she ordered. I went downstairs a couple minutes later and I was like, hey, if you didn't already order, I was like, did you already order? She said, yeah. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I went to go cook up some rice. And she's like, I just called. You could call back and have them add something to the order if you want something. So I was like, okay, you know what? I took that super long hike, and I don't think it's really going to break anything if I get a salad. So I went to order a salad, and I got a fried buffalo shrimp salad, right? I thought, okay, buffalo shrimp. Shrimp's pretty healthy source of protein. Vegetables are low calorie and have a good vitamin per calorie ratio. And going the buffalo route would mean that it's spicy, which spiciness suppresses appetite. So I was like, all in all, that's not a horrible decision. So, as expected, the shrimp were deep fried. I wasn't too shocked about that. But they also put like a cup and a half of cheese on the salad, and there were French fries in it. So, whether I paid for it or not, I wasn't gonna not eat it. Like I said, I already kind of committed to it, so I did, and like I said, it's whatever. I took that like 6-mile uphill hike the other day, and it's a salad, so it can't be too horrible. And I wanted to make note of it, because don't want anyone thinking I'm perfect. Right. The intention was eating a salad that's gonna have like, your typical little splotch of cheese, because cheese is kind of pricey and they usually don't put a lot on salads because restaurants are cheap. But it turned out it had like easily 4 times the amount of cheese I expected, and like French fries in it. So feel like that was cheating, but you know what? I lost 8 pounds, and technically with any diet at all, you're supposed to have a cheat day. It's just how it's supposed to be. But I mean, I didn't really do it for the ketos diet, so I wasn't going to do it for this diet. But, it's like if I'm walking down the road and this guy tells me, "Hey, you just want a free pizza if you eat it right now," I'm probably not gonna say no. So that's that. But I've been sticking to it. I've been trying to add different things to the rice that wouldn't be dreadfully unhealthy. So I got this chili lime stuff. It has a decent level of salt in it, but it really only takes like a pinch or two to make the rice have a flavor. So I figured, once again, as long as I'm not like eating it by the teaspoons, it'll be fine. So it's like a 4-ounce bottle, and there's barely even a gap on how much is used, and I probably had like 9 or 10 mils with it already. So for portion's sake, like a pinch or two per portion. So it's not going to be so bad. And then today, I actually added a little bit of, like a tablespoon of honey to about a cup of rice to give it a different flavor, because the chili lime stuff has like a sour spiciness to it, and after eating that for about 4 days, I needed some sort of change. So I went and I put a tablespoon of honey in the rice, and I thought about that because I used to make sweet rice with milk, sugar, and raisins, and there's rice pudding. So I was like, if it's just vanilla rice with nothing in it, or just regular rice with nothing in it, a tablespoon of honey is not going to taste bad. So, and I have to use the honey up because it's crystallizing. And I know you can heat up the bottle and stuff, but you put a honey bottle in the microwave for 30 seconds, it starts to deform and get all nasty, or you try to steam it or put it in hot water or something, just, that's a lot of steps if I could just use it real quick. Because there might only be like 3 or 4 tablespoons left in that jar, in that container. So that's where we sit on that. I'm pretty sure, based off of, I know my weight was over 200 when I went to the doctor, and unless the scale's wrong, I was like 192 or something. So yeah, so I lost approximately 8 pounds, give or take a pound or two. So that's quite impressive. My brother was on the phone, the one that I told you my theory about, and he's like, well, I lost like 15, 16 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, but you weigh like 300. Like, if you weigh that much, and you do a small diet change, and up your activity, you'll drop weight way faster than somebody that doesn't have that much to lose. Like the more you weigh, the easier it is to lose it. Like, you can lose it. Okay, I don't want to say that. The more you weigh, if you do something like crash dieting, or you make some sort of change like cutting out all soda from your diet, you can drop a lot of weight really quick. But if you pick up the soda again, you'll put that weight right back on. Or if you stop crash dieting, you'll put that weight right back on. But where somebody that weighs 300 pounds and they lose 20 pounds, that is far easier than somebody that weighs 200 pounds and loses 20 pounds. It's just how biology works, One, the less you have, the more your body wants to hold on to it. And two, the more you have, the more your body works to sustain it. So you're spending more calories just being alive. So that's that. This episode was really random. I didn't want to go on I considered going on a really, really long hike, but I just wanted to enjoy some of the weather, I guess, how the leaves are changing, because we don't get this all that often. I swear there was 2 years that the leaves went straight from green to brown. Like, you can even see how the leaves look like they're diseased. Like they're green, yellow, and brown. Like they skipped the orange and red phase. And I'm sure there are some trees that do that, but Like, I grew up here. Like, I know, I have a general memory of what it used to look like. So, it's just I don't know what to believe with climate change and all that. Like, I don't know what the facts are. I don't spend that much time caring about it. Like, but there's definitely something changing. Because this year, I think the weather was insane. Like, for planting a garden, like, all my plants died like twice. My peppers got some weird beetle. There were bugs everywhere. There's still bugs everywhere. I was sitting out the other day eating an apple, and I was looking across the neighbor's yard when the sun was shining through, and the sun can reflect off the bugs, so you can see them. And it was like a cloud of bugs. Like, I don't think, like, if I could took a picture of it, and it would actually show every little speck, I think you could have, like, I don't think there would have been a full inch of space between the bugs. But it is what it is. I don't know. What else is there? I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to talk about. Like I said, this was pretty impromptu. Like, I figured I thought a couple hours ago that I'd take a walk and shoot a small video, but I didn't really know what the heck I was going to talk about or what the heck I was going to do. I added a mouthpiece to my face mask for Halloween because I'm going to show everything off in one of the videos, just not yet. I think I might wear it on the 15th. What day is it today? It's like the 10th? 12th? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter how many days I've been doing the rice diet. I think it more matters how much rice is left. So I think I think I used 3 bags and an open bag. So about 3 1/3 pounds of rice this week. And I think there's two more full 1 pound bags. And then 2 or 3 pound bags. So if they're 2 pound bags, that means there's 6 pounds left, which means there's 2 more weeks, approximately. If they're 3 pound bags, then we're talking like more time. More time. I don't know. When I started out, I was eating approximately 1/3 of a bag a day, and that's 1/3 of a pound, approximately. And that's been holding true for the most part. But there are times that I'll eat a little more because, I'm just hungry. So I'm pretty sure they're 2 pound bags now that I think about it. And there's 2 of them, and they're brown rice. I don't know if any of that matters. But, and there's 2 1 pound bags of white rice. So it'll be still going to be a little while. I found more chicken breasts in the freezer. I thought we had chicken breast, and I couldn't find them. So I made chicken thighs, which are worse for you because they're greasier. But now I got 4. I think there's like 4 really big chicken breasts I'm going to cook up tomorrow. I think I'm going to slice them kind of thin and air fry them to get like thin, well cooked, kind of like tenders. So I could just put like 2 across the top of a dish of rice and pop it in the microwave. And I'm not sure. Kind of just see. Like I said, there's not a crazy amount of options if you're cutting out most salt, most sugars. There's not I mean, I guess I could like bread it, because carbs are carbs, but bread has a lot of salt in it too, so, and sugar, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know. I still kind of been feeling like crap. Not in the, not like physically, just in a perpetual bad mood. I don't think it has much to do with the diet. I think it's just, well, you guys know. Just all the crap. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should be happy. I don't know if I should be concerned. I don't know if I should be more angry. Like, I don't know how to feel. Is like the moral of the story. Like, I don't know. Like, things could be looking up. That's great. But, I mean, the higher you climb, the further you fall, you know? And things around the house haven't really changed. I mean, she's miraculously back up on two legs, doing everything she always does, you know, just like nothing ever happened. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. You know, if I'm being scammed and dicked around, it's not going to change anything until spring either way. Because spring will be, you know, the deciding factor. If somebody asked me what I think was wrong, if somebody asked me how to describe my life, if somebody asked me to just give my analysis of the situation, I don't think I could coherently do it without sounding like a psychopath. Not in the sense of, you know, random gibberish. It's just, how do you describe something like that? How do you describe the feeling of being lied to, controlled, and manipulated? Forced into a situation you can't get out of so somebody else can benefit off you? With no reasonable way out, without, like, taking drastic measures? Like, how do you really explain that with detail? I don't know. And with Halloween, let's talk about Halloween. It's getting closer to Halloween, right? It's like everybody in this town is like copy and pasted their Halloween decorations. It's kind of sad. My pumpkin's holding up nice, by the way. Thanks for asking. Now, it's starting to rot. I hope it lasts for trick-or-treating, but my cousin said, you did it too early, and I was like, yeah, you're probably right, but yeah, no, I didn't carve a lot of pumpkins when I was a kid. It's not something I did a lot of, so kind of just wung it. And I did assume that if it stayed colder, the pumpkin would last longer. But it's been rather warm. Like, I don't need this shirt. Like, I could wear a muscle shirt. I could even get away with wearing shorts today. But this is just what I put on in the morning, and it's just what I'm wearing. So, anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, and then I'm just gonna head back, I think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.